All right, so there's guys out there who are pushovers, right? They're very, very not themselves. They don't express themselves properly, so they constantly get friend zoned. They spend loads of time in dating, but they have little to no results to show for it, and they're nervous all the time, and they're damn frustrated. They're damn frustrated because they think, "Oh, I'm putting in all this effort, but I'm getting basically no results." They don't get anywhere. Whereas there's other guys out there who are chill, relaxed, and it seems that dating comes effortlessly to them. I'm going to talk about the difference here specifically. I'll talk about what age should you start dating. This is a question I've seen floating around in self improvement, and I wanted to give my take real quick. Without further ado, let's dive into it. I remember clearly I was sitting at home, right? This is a few years ago. I'm on my phone and I'm on Tinder. And I match with a cute girl. I'm like, oh, getting excited. My heart's beating faster, right? So I match with this cute girl. And before I can even send a message, or maybe I had already sent the message, I don't remember, I got unmatched, right? As my heart just sinks at that point. Like, imagine that, man. Truly imagine you're, you see this person, you're so excited to talk to them, meet them, you think they find you attractive, and you get unmatched a few seconds later. The thing is, this was not an uncommon occurrence, right? This would happen to me fairly often. Previously on Tinder, it reminds me of this meme which was something along the lines of, oh, when you match with this girl on Tinder and you start imagining how great your guy's life would be, and before you know it, you get unmatched. So I thought that was pretty funny. But that was kind of what it was like, right? And this is what actually started me, like experiences like that, or what started me on my self improvement journey, right? Because I was never like the attractive kid, and many times I've told stories about it on this channel. But just to summarize real quick, I've had moments with being straight up called like unattractive, and things like this. Of course, on top of that, lots of rejections, and that's what led me to self improvement. At that point, it led me to fitness head on. I was like, I'm gonna get a killer physique. I'm gonna get a sexy physique. So then I'm gonna feel better about myself, and I'm not gonna have to go through pain like that again, right? That's what I was thinking. Now, this leads me to the first point, right? When I was doing that, when I was on that self improvement grind, and I still am, but right when it started, when I was focusing more on fitness, all these things, I was still thinking about dating all the time. I was still wasting my time on like online dating apps, all this, all the time, right? So it's not like I was just focusing on grinding and then putting everything to the side. I was kind of getting the worst of both worlds in that sense, right? And this leads me to the first point. I know there's people out there who say, "Oh, you got to be in monk mode, bro. You got to be on your purpose, bro. You go hide, work for like 5 years, come back successful. All the girls are gonna want you, bro. It's gonna be great, bro. Hashtag trust me, bro." Like, take that thought, throw it way out the window. We don't listen to those people. They put a train of thought on us that doesn't serve us whatsoever. And frankly, that's the reason why I made this video, because I'm sick of this mindset of like, oh, just hide away like a hermit, bro. Don't get involved in dating. It's a waste of your time, bro. Like, no, it's not, right? What this is causing people to um not go into the important, like, things like rejection. All these things, these are important aspects to your growth, right? These are important aspects to our growth, right? I've grown every single time I've gotten rejected. It's made me ultimately a better person, made me more resilient, things like these, right? And this idea that you should just, oh, put away all dating is just ridiculous, especially when dating, sexual intimacy, all these are primal needs, right? You can't just be like, oh, I'm gonna take this primal need and throw it away, bro. Like, this is not how it works, right? And I'm gonna elaborate on this a little bit more. So next thing I remember, this happened fairly recently, is I was going over to this girl's house, right? And this is just a girl that I'm seeing. This is like a situationship, I guess you could call it that. And I come in, and my mindset again, I'm just starting to, I'm pretty, you know, I wouldn't say new to dating, but new to like the relationship side. Like, I've had casual relationships and such, but never nothing too serious, right? And overall, my view tends to be a little bit pessimistic, and I'm working on that. What I mean by that is because of my anxieties and insecurities. Even if I'm going out with someone, I'm like, oh, did they still like me? I don't know. Well, they probably don't like me. And this is how my mind kind of works, right? So anyway, I go there, and a few pessimistic thoughts and stuff are coming up, right? And when I arrive, it was my birthday fairly recently, by the way, just for context. During this moment, my birthday was fairly recently before that. And I go in, and this girl, and keep in mind, again, this is a situationship. Like, we haven't even seen each other for that long. But this girl put like this little celebration for me and brought me like these little gifts for my birthday. And that was honestly a pretty big paradigm shift moment for me, right? And that's what I want to talk about, is that through relationships, through dating, you learn a lot about yourself. That moment alone honestly broke a lot of viewpoints for me. And the main viewpoint it broke for me is before I was hooking up and having sex and all this, and it was like, oh, fun, casual, whatever. And I didn't take it too seriously. And I've got nothing against casual relationships. I'm not one of those people who are like, oh, you should only be in committed relationships. Like, I don't think premarital sex is wrong. Just, that's my opinion. But what that moment taught me is that you can be in a relationship with someone. And I know this will sound like common sense, but I've just never had like someone even doing something like that, like throwing like a mini birthday party thing for me, right? Like I've never really had someone do something that nice for me. Like I damn near cried, but like when I went home, I did shed a few tears about this stuff, man, because I was like mind blown someone would do something that nice for me, right? And again, that's the second point I'm making, is through these relationships and as such, you'll learn a lot about yourself, about the things you like. What this made me realize is that one moment meant so much more to me than like a bunch of hookups I've had and all that. And it just kind of made me step back and think, like, what the fuck am I doing all these hookups and stuff for? Right? And I wouldn't have gotten that experience. And now when I look for relationships, I look for more substance and all these things because that stuff feels way better and it's just more valuable. And I learned that through my dating experiences, right? That's the point I'm trying to make. I learned this about myself. I learned this about myself, something that's helping me grow in life, right? Which is basically the essence of self-improvement, right? Now, I know there's going to be people out there again who are like, oh, you got to stay on your purpose, bro. It's like, oh, no, you can't go out, bro. Bro, just focus on work, bro. We're grinding, bro. We're hustling, bro. Like, take that thought, throw it out the window, man. We don't listen to those people. They put a train of thought on us that doesn't serve us whatsoever. Look, again, if you meet someone, and this girl that I'm talking about, right? She knows like just about everything about me. Like I try to be as open as possible with her, and she was cool with it, right? It's not like I'm talking about the good to the bad to the ugly. Anytime I can be open, I share it, right? And the point I'm making is one of the realizations I've started to come to is when you have a good relationship. Now, of course, not all relationships last, and there's always a scary part of it could break up, whatever. I get that, I really do, and I get how scary that is. But what I'm saying is these self-improvement, some of these weirdos, right, make it seem like, oh, the relationship's going to take your time away, bro, from your grind, bro. It's like, bro, if you have a good partner by your side that can actually help you get to your goals. Like imagine that, like the birthday party example I gave, truly imagine this, like you come home from like a hard day of work or something and you have someone there who you can talk to, who, if it's like a special event or something, who's there, kind of throwing something for you or just there for you in that moment, compared to you coming back alone and not having anyone to, share the moments in life with. Good, bad, the ugly, doesn't matter. The point I'm making is, yes, it can go the one way where, relationships and stuff take away from your goal. But if you're with the right person, they can actually help you get to your goal faster. They can actually make your quality of life better, right? That's the point I'm making there. Now, to end it off, as far as what age should you start dating, the only point I want to get across to you, man, is don't let any of these fucking weirdos tell you oh, no, don't start dating now, don't be on your purpose. Like, trust yourself. You're smart. Trust yourself, right? And these experiences, I'm not saying put your work to the side and just like go out and that's not what I'm saying. But when these opportunities come up, when you like someone, all that, feel free to express this. These experiences that come with dating, the good to the bad, to the ugly, from the rejections to the beautiful moments to all that, they're going to help you grow. They're going to help you learn things about life, right? So whenever you feel ready, feel free to jump into it. Don't follow these arbitrary timelines put together by, I don't know, the red pill, blue pill, whatever, how many pills there are, right? Trust yourself and start dating whenever you feel ready. Now, I'll end this video off by saying, hey, be kind to yourself throughout this process as well. Look, my background, right? I struggled greatly. I still do, but I struggled greatly with anxieties, insecurities, all that stuff. And I try to be as open as possible about that on this channel, right? And I understand the struggle of going through those things, right? Not having the confidence in yourself, not maybe having the highest self-esteem, not feeling like you're good looking, things like these. And trying to put yourself out in the dating world, facing rejections, facing like the Tinder example I gave you, feeling like, because you're getting no matches, all this, that you're not a very desired person, things like this, right? And kind of almost starting to lose hope in dating. I get that, right? But truly, don't judge yourself too harshly. Be kind to yourself, right? And keep on putting yourself out there. Keep on putting yourself out there. You will meet some great people. There's some absolutely wonderful, amazing girls out there. No doubt about that in my mind, because I've met them time and time again. Right. So don't let these online weirdos make you think otherwise. It's like, oh, women are hypergamous or whatever weird ass. I don't even know what the red pill is on about nowadays. But point being, don't let them skew your mind like that, right? Trust me, there's amazing, amazing women out there. You'll learn. I'm not saying every relationship will be perfect and it'll be all sunshines and rainbows. The point I'm making is, there'll be good ones, there'll be learning experiences, but all that will help you grow. Be kind to yourself throughout the process and be proud of yourself every single time you do something that's hard to do. Like putting yourself out there, that shit is not easy to do, right? A lot of people start the self-improvement stuff, not allowed to see it through till the bitter end. You and I, we're going to finish and we're going to see it through till the end. Now, I just want you to imagine for a second. Imagine you take this advice, you run with it, right? So you don't put standards of perfection on yourself, nothing like this. You put yourself out there right now as you are. You keep improving, but you put yourself out there as you are right now, and your dating life is improving day by day by day, right? Because now in your mind, you're not like, oh, I can't date until I'm 30 or none of this nonsense. You put yourself out there and you're still doing your goals and everything. But you put yourself out there, you have these experiences, important experiences to help you grow. And maybe you even find a partner, who you stick with for the long term, right? I want you to imagine you're putting yourself out there, your social life is improving day by day as well. And because you're taking care of yourself on these ends, still socializing, still having healthy relationships in your life, you're actually making faster progress on your goals, your career goals, all that, right? Imagine that. And that's the path you're on. Hey, keep working hard. I believe in you. But what I believe doesn't matter. What you believe matters. So I hope you believe in yourself too. And that's all I have for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Ultimately, I want this to be our positive little community where we help each other, support each other, and help each other get to the next level in life. So please come join the community. I'll leave my Instagram, TikTok in the description, also somewhere here. Please do support there as well. Please do like, comment, subscribe, just to be transparent with what I'm trying to do here. I do want to start making money from this stuff, so I can hire an editor. So it's not just me yelling at a camera for what's been 12 minutes now. And my ideal life would be I do my YouTube in the morning, do my boxing, martial arts in the evening, and that would be my dream life. And I've said it before, I'll say it again. I'll fight anyone on the YouTube boxing scene, no problem, right? So please like, comment, subscribe, support. All that support will help make my dream a reality. And I'll talk to you later.